Hello, you guys. Thank you for joining me on Keeping It Real with Tomii Trill. This is episode 21. I'm very excited. We're getting closer and closer to season 3. You guys, season 3 is getting ready to be way more spicy. We're getting ready to have a whole bunch more information. We're going to have story times. We're going to have all kinds of different topics. And I want you guys to get excited with me. I want you guys to tap in. I need you guys to contact me in order to get an interview. You can go to my email, tomiitrill@gmail.com. That's TOMIITRILL@gmail.com. You guys can go to my YouTube. That's Tommy Blanco. You guys can go to Instagram, Tomii Trill TV. Also, you can go to YouTube. I think I said YouTube twice. I meant to say YouTube the second time at Tommy Blanco. Facebook is Tommy Blanco. YouTube is Tomii Trill TV. And you guys start to watch my story times on there. We're going to get into a lot of information. A lot of the stuff is going to be funny. Some of it may be kind of serious, but you never know. You're going to have to tap in to figure it out. I want you guys to come and get services done. I'm getting ready to be, after the snow is over and all this stuff is going on, then I'm going to be doing services for you guys professionally with love. You get a free consultation at the beginning of your service. I do weaves, braids, maintenance, nail full sets, pedicures, manicures, interlocks, shampoo, blow dry, flat iron. I love doing natural styles on hair. I know how to do any kind of weave, whatever kind that you're trying to get put in. Frontals, closures, and all of that type of thing is available to get put in. I do lashes, brows, and makeup applications. Also, I do French braids. I do males, children, and whoever needs French braids done. I'm really good with doing children's hair, so if you guys want to bring your children, then that'll be perfect. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about my adventure in the snow because I hadn't been in the snow very much in a very long time. I think it was about the late 90s, the last time I was even in the snow or around a place where it snowed. Well, I had went to Reno, but it was nothing like this. So if you guys know, a lot of the stuff is closed. A lot of the stores are closed due to the snow, due to whatever it is that's going on out here that we have. And me underestimating the height of the snow, it kind of was a difficult walk for me to go and try to get items when I find out, me and my husband found out that a store was open. And we actually found out that several stores were open. So we took our chances. He always, does what he has to do. But I decided that I was going to walk with him and pretty much get a workout in and pretty much see how it is in the snow, because when some of the snow had gotten into my window, I touched it. It felt a little funny. So I said, okay, I'm going to take this trip up here to go to this store, considering the fact that it wasn't far or anything. So I put on my pants that were a little bit thicker than some leggings. They kind of had a leg at the bottom, because usually I like to wear leggings or jeggings or something like that. Those are just my favorites. I like jeans, and sometimes I like jeans, but I pretty much like stretchy pants and stuff like that. So I put the pants on, stuffed them in my hiking boots, put on a sweater, put on my jacket. I stuffed my socks and all the stuff so that I'll be secure where I wouldn't be soaking wet if it was super wet out there. So I put my hair on the two sides and put a hat on and got on out the door. So it was a really, really adventurous thing, because considering the fact that when I usually go to this store, it's usually so much easier to go. It kind of put it in my mind that the snow wasn't nothing to play with. Besides, it was different cars out there and stuff. They were getting stuck. There were several getting stuck. I saw a couple cars that had wobbling wheels and stuff. I said, this is a real serious thing going on. But I had seen on social media that a lot of people were walking, no matter what was going on. So there was a couple people out there too. We were walking, and it was just really, really scary for me after I had seen all the cars on the streets, because the sliding, and sometimes people don't have sufficient tires to be out, and you just don't know. And I have been hit from behind before, so a car ran up and hit me from behind, and I kind of got a phobia of walking away from the traffic. I need to walk toward the traffic. So but my husband had me pretty much covered when it came to that. I just have a way that I feel about walking on the side of the traffic, away from the traffic. I like to walk toward the traffic. And we saw a couple things, and we saw that there was paths that that cars had made, and we took those paths and stuff like that. So it was a pretty decent walk up. I was really, 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 really exhausted. I don't think I had to use my leg muscles that much in a long time. So all of this stuff was a learning experience for me. So we make it to the store. It took us maybe twice the amount of time that it would have taken us any other time. So, it was probably it wasn't even a full mile away, but it took us a long time to get there and get back. But, on the way there, it was light. It was really light outside and stuff like that. And it seemed like it took forever, but we got the items that we needed. It was real, real hot in the store. So, and I like heat, but I don't like a lot of heat to where it's overbearing. So, that's how it felt in there to me. So I wanted to go ahead and get the items that we had come for, even though we didn't have a list or anything. We just wanted to grab whatever it was we wanted to grab, and then get ourselves on the way back home. So again, I was just happy that a store was open, because it had been a couple of days that we were kind of wondering, hey, is anybody open? The stores in the close vicinity were closed. So we walking back. As soon as we get to the street area, I slipped and fell, which was, it wasn't even as bad as it sounds, because it really wasn't wet outside like that, like I would have expected. So my husband helped me up, which I'm glad, because had he not been there with me, or had I just taken off and walked to the store alone, it would have been terrible. So yeah, he helped me up, and it was kind of slippery. It was horrible, really, trying to get up, but hey, no one really likes to take a fall, but the G part is getting up and keeping on moving. So we ended up doing that. We walked and walked. It seemed like it was more than a mile because of all the stomping and stuff, and some of the snow went kind of up to my knees. I really didn't understand why it was so deep in some spots, because some spots were just like to my kind of like above my ankle toward my femur maybe. And I was kind of wondering why the snow was so deep and so high. But we had gotten here, we were satisfied with everything that we was able to get from the store, even though a lot of the stores don't really even have the items that you would want to go and get. But we made our way back to the house and stuff like that. Took off the clothes that was snowed on and stuff, and it wasn't really that bad, but I really wouldn't want to make a habit of walking in the snow, for the simple fact that I don't want to be falling and stuff, and it's really, really a lot. But while I was out there, I thought of a whole bunch of childish things that I could have done, like laid down in the snow and made an angel shape. I thought about snowballs. I thought about snow people. And I was thinking if I had a couple buttons and a carrot, I could make a snowman. And then we saw a whole bunch of four-wheelers in the snow. So we just, made our way on toward the house, and we ended up getting in safely. My hair was frozen. That's the first time that I've ever seen frozen hair, because I didn't put my hair up any type of way. I just brushed it and put my hat on. Because in my mind, I was thinking, okay, it's not super duper cold like I would expect it to be. But I must say that it was an experience, and I'm glad that I was able to have that experience, because it had been so long since I had walked in the snow. And that was, as soon as that happened, as soon as the adventure took place, I was thinking, this will make a great story time. It's not as detailed, and it doesn't have a whole bunch of drama going on with it. But it's just something that I thought I would share with you guys, my fans, my supporters, my team, and whatever else that, we classify each other as. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. This is not going to be a very long podcast. Again, this is season 2, episode 21. I'm very excited. A lot of you guys have been with me since the beginning in 2019, and I'm very, very excited on everything that has been going on. Everything has been positive, and I'm able to check on a lot of different podcast platforms to see my analytics and stuff, and I'm very, very appreciative of everyone that downloads my podcast, shares them, views them on YouTube, Podcast Addict, Apple Music, Google Play, oh my gosh, Anchor FM, Spreaker, Spotify. I can't name every single one of them. Deezer is another one. Castbox is another one. So if you guys are podcast people, then you could go on either one of those podcast platforms. You guys could support. You guys could leave comments, leave anything that you want to say. If you have an idea for a podcast, let me know. If you would like to get an interview, let me know that. And be looking out for my new EP. It's called Hollow Hearted. I'm 3/4 of the way done with the writing, but it'll be out sometimes toward the end of March. And I hope you guys support that. Hollow Hearted is a spoken word EP, and hopefully the snow will dissipate soon and life as we know it, even though we have to wear the mask and stuff. I don't know if the snow negates the mask. I don't know how it goes, but hopefully soon we'll be able to go back to life as we had known it since 2020. Things are changing so much, we just don't know what to expect. But I know that God is real. God is in the blessing business, and I would love to see you guys' comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And I would like to see you on my YouTube whenever I get ready to do my story times. And if you guys have a story time idea, you guys can go on YouTube at Tomii Trill TV. You could give me a comment, and I will definitely consider what it is that you would like to see. And we could do a story time about it. And hopefully one of you guys can share your story time with us. Thanks for stopping by. Keeping it real with Tomii Trill. God bless and good night.